what I thought I knew about transit, what I thought I knew about the user experience was very transformed the past week and the week without driving.
It's a lot different to choose to not drive versus to not be able to drive.
Whenever I wanted to go somewhere, I had to plan a lot of additional time.
But it changed my whole life. I had to think about, how do I pick up dog food for my very large dog that eats a lot? How do I get to work every day and make sure that I can move around safely? I had to think about when I can leave, how I get there, what I'm gonna wear.
I did keep a journal, and since you want to see this, so I had to get rides back and forth to city council meetings.
It's frankly kind of hard to imagine how someone who didn't have access to a car, how they could do the job of a city council member. That means we have voices that aren't being heard in leadership.
When I participated in the Week Without Driving, I ended up on one of these roads where there was no sidewalk and there was very limited space between the road and cars flying by me.
This would have been very challenging. I think about this a lot when I had kids at home who, were counting on me for rides everywhere.
I think it reinforces the holes in our ped bike transportation system. If you're not out there walking and biking and experiencing it, you have no idea how important it is to fill those holes.
What are the ways in which the decisions that I make as a school board director can emphasize, we want you to be here because we've thought about the bus schedules when we planned when this was going to happen.
This is my second year joining the Week Without Driving, and it is a challenge, and I think that that's such a great thing for me as policymaker to understand.
By the end of the week, I was realizing that I was feeling a little bit blue because I just hadn't had the social connections that I usually do.
When we plan our routes of public transit, I know that hospitals are included, but those aren't always all of our medical services.
Why would we be building car-dependent urban space when we shouldn't expect people to drive as they become elders?
If the Week Without Driving, if that was new to you, then you gain firsthand experience about the everyday reality for 25% or more of the Washington residents we serve who don't drive.
The Disability Mobility Initiative is a program of Disability Rights Washington. Support for the Week Without Driving provided by Amazon.